Two teams that met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. On the return, Tyron Johnson. A little juke. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now Carr again. Catch made, it's Moreau. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. There's Evans again. Complete. 2nd down at 4. Here's Brady to throw. Completion left side to Miller. And he's got some space here. Oh, some strong running. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about
That was a fucking linebacker. That was a touchdown. Wow.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Brady to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
A shootout.
7-7 here.
This is going to be a shootout. I could tell.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah, you look like you're good in special team.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after
I can't hear you too good, man. Your mic like cracking up.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Yeah.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. Back to throw. Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. But such a costly interception.
I almost had that
bitch, but now
man.
they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Fournette again, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own.
What you said, bro?
Now with a 3rd down situation. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure
I
that
think
they
he
did
was
their
short
job.
a little bit.
Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 24, Brady goes right side, complete to Gronk. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone
I told you it's going to be a shootout, man. Come on, dog. Bridget.
Was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Suck up for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Hey, you need to get another mic, bro. Your mic keep. I'm just saying.
Touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Yeah, Echo hair you a little bit. It keep going in and out, though.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
That was a good route. That was a touchdown.
Very disruptive early on as they force
That was a good touchdown, man. Dang,
in pass rush, they've been able to get home.
Yeah.
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They've not allowed a lot
Thanks,
of
dog.
receivers to run free.
Trying my best,
There's
bro.
another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a
I'm not all that good in
3rd and 10.
Madden, but in 2K, I'm just learning in Madden stuff.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Brady. To the goal line.
Oh, good D.
When you run into slant,
Good
timing
D.
is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Oh, good. That was a good D.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Brady going to throw. On the screen, Bernard. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
On this drive. This time he gets
I thought I wouldn't make it.
It's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Here's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Touchdown! That's caught. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as the Buccaneers tackle.
You be having Mike Evans wide open, bro.
They have really had their way so far in the 1st half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yeah.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Johnson now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Edwards.
Oh,
he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on. Bring people
Hey, bro,
alive,
don't
make them
quit, bro.
move
We're
a
running
little bit
back. I just had you.
Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining.
We're getting ball in the next half. 0 me.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Huh? You're not playing?
Is there any what you sleeping with?
No.
Why you don't open in the door to let that beer take in some air? Enjoy the night time.
Where you going somewhere, man?
Well, one time to go.
Huh? Yeah.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Huh? You say something?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Slant route to Miller. And some room to roam now. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Damn.
The 4th touchdown.
Were you in a 2-3 zone?
Tom Brady. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
That was wide open, bruh.
He's been fun to watch.
Come on, man.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Wait on HBO.
They want to try and put points on the board.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn.
And all the way down
Good
to the
shit.
29. It's a big play there for Vegas.
In our pregame meeting,
That's
all
a
they talked
big
about was
fucking
keeping him
play.
hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws
boy.
from the pocket.
You switched the quarterback.
Outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
I think it's say fuck Derek Carr.
1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Tampa was winning that pressure, bro.
That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Play action now. Mariota. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions. Down here in 10, but you're still in field goal.
Bro, hey, you got a good running back. Why you're not using Jacob?
So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation.
I thought you had that, man.
Play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. Touchdown! 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Extra point try now for Suckup. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Take your time, bro. You got to get in a rhythm, bro. Take your time, man. Don't stress.
Now Pinion with a kickoff.
We do a rematch, you know what I'm saying? Run it back. It's all good. We do a series and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the first game.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
But you need to start mixing up your passes. Do running plays, then pass, run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mix it up. But I understand you're trying to score because I know what you're doing right now.
And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and
I thought you had that
After
one,
the big
bro.
Play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mariota. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota will look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back.
That's what my mother told me, man.
2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull
Good
that
defense,
one in.
bro. Good defense.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Good stuff.
Get ready for 3rd down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Who the hell you passed the ball
Starting
to,
field
man?
position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Looking offense set to get this drive started. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Why you keep throwing it?
Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Brady's throw complete there to Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll swing this out to Fournette. Room here to run. Here he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Suck up for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger.
Yeah, we got to play the 4th quarter, bro. Come on, man. After the game, we run it back.
To kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
Maybe
play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
That homie's going on.
National Football League on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That's into the hands of Edwards. 30. 10. Touchdown Raiders. Brian Edwards.
I thought he was going to run it. Good play.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their Skulls Fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Thank you, Niall.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Brady's throw there complete. They find some open field here. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that will extend this big lead. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Mariota under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Vita Vea able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third.
Take it easy. Take it easy, bro. Yeah, come in.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing, Mariota. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. But once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to catch it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Yo. I can't hear you, bro.
The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field
Hey,
here. They're going to go
text
for 2.
me. I can't hear. Text me. Send me a message.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Yeah, we almost done, bro. I can't have it. It's going in.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Send me a message. I can't hear you right now. Hold up. I can't hear you.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Brady going to throw here. This is caught by Evans. He's at the 30. 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one.
That's a good game. Finna run it back.
Brady will look to throw for it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Yeah.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Yeah. Yep. I'm coming right now.